Hey, it's Chris over here at GCM. We're at Warsaw Conservation, and it's time for G6. Oh yeah! So the 100% famous Brian Parker is here to set up this event, and it's fantastic. We have apparently it's like 200 people here, so that's amazing. And we get to go cruise in the woods all day and have a fantastic time with all these great people, and the trucks are incredible.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, that's so great. Custom built rigs and the whole bit. We're having a driver's meeting right now, and on the trail we go.
Sold a shirt too. I don't know if you care, but you got one of the faded ones?
Oh, tell them to switch it.
I know I do.
Wow, this is incredible.
Yeah. It's fun, dude. I love this little hobby. I just got back into it maybe a year and a half ago, good kind of thing. And then, you know, like your guys' products, like just
Almost there. Nice.
We're on RC four-wheel drive, what is it called? Endurance Trail?
Endurance trail, yeah.
Which is really nice actually for tiny trucking. This is a great trail. There's lots of terrain. Awesome.
Unless you have a really low fascia that gets in the way of everything.
Unless you tear the front fenders off. Way up on the mountain over here, we're at Warsaw Conservation Area. This is the southeast loop if you're looking at the trail map. I think we're probably maybe a halfway down the southeast loop. There come the fellers right there. I'm driving the Traxxas Bronco today, so it's actually kind of easy to get over rocks and stuff. You know how they are. So Steven's got his competition Class 0 Jeep right there. Rob is driving the C-Max Comanche from JS Scale. And we're having a fun time. Oh man, finally relax a little bit.
Yeah, we had a busy weekend, didn't we?
On the couch, listen to some Mofro and kind of chill out a little bit.
Yeah, we definitely needed to have a little R&R after a busy day yesterday. What was going on?
Well, of course, it's RECON G6, so that fills a day.
Doesn't it, eh?
And we missed out on Friday night.
Yeah, which was quite the event Friday night with some vintage buggies.
Buggy on the beach. Like, how do you miss that, eh?
Yeah,
I mean, it just, I don't know, we couldn't pull it off. And
monster trucks too, I think.
Yeah,
were racing around.
And you know, when they have camping on site right at Warsaw Conservation Area, so everybody can just stay over Friday night, Saturday night, and really pull in a couple of 2-dayers. Speaking of 2-dayers. We were talking to Brian Parker about next year, and I think, should we say this?
Yeah, go for it.
I think he's going to try to do an actual 2-day event, G6 at Warsaw Caves, and it is the 3rd weekend in June, I think it is. It's the 19th or something? What
just after Father's Day.
The weekend after Father's Day in 2019.
That would be nice, and I think he wants to do something like a Class 0, you know, super scale type, and get us involved, which seems to be our forte.
That was nice.
So, yeah,
that was nice. So we might have to pull down some of the CO trucks off the wall and do some Class 0 stuff, and then we may be able to do a little addition to the G6 that's happening next year.
It's always nice to meet up with Mr. Parker. He's a world traveler, and you know, he's all over the place promoting the hobby like nobody else, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the truth.
And so, you know, it's really, we're privileged for him to come this close to us, to come to Canada. And then for us to be able to sort of catch up with him is always a nice pleasure.
I apologize for not having a lot of trail video on this because we we're driving the heck out of our trucks. Actually, we did the long loop. We went we went down to the RC 4-wheel drive endurance trail.
Yeah.
And then the endurance trail actually ended at another probably 40-minute loop.
Right.
Which me and Rob and Steven ended up doing also on top of that. So it was a pretty long trail. Like we were out there for a couple hours.
For sure.
For sure, eh?
And of course, Warsaw and the terrain, just the beauty of the area, and there was a special part where there was a lookout, and you sort of put your truck up, and in background was the lookout. It was really, really stunning stuff going on there.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, for sure.
So we love to do that. Love to see all the Southern Ontario guys, and of course some of our American friends came up for that too. Rob came up from Florida for that.
Thank you.
I met the guys again from New York that came over, so that was really cool. And of course we have a whole bunch of our local crew, our Ottawa Rock Crawlers Club. A bunch of our Ottawa crew came down too to Peterborough for that.
And I think some of them came back with some prizes or some recognition with their builds. So locally, I think a lot of realistic builds and scale builds are going on. So that was nice to see. And again, being so close to where we are in our home base, it's certainly we're privileged to be this close to G6 and Parker for sure.
Yeah, it was fun.
You bet.
Here's some. We did a little. We're just crazy action at the end there with our vintage buggies out on the beach ourselves on Saturday, and so here's a couple clips of us being crazy.
You bet.
And besides that, we had a really good time with all you guys at the G6, so thanks for coming out.
You bet.
And we'll look forward to seeing you soon. It's going to be, I guess our next event is going to be East Coast Scale Challenge, which is in Western Pennsylvania.
Yep.
The fourth week of August? Fourth week.
Yep.
Yep.
And then, of course, we're heading off to Calgary next week.
Yes, well, Calgary I think will be gone by the time the video's out.
Yeah, but we'll recap Calgary, but we're excited to go to that, and then East Coast, and always moving and grooving as per usual, going out, having fun, going to these events, and just enjoying ourselves.
Thanks, guys, for building amazing trucks too, because we're always encouraged by the stuff that you're putting out. The Best of Show guy had a incredible Chris Craft boat on the back of his trailer, on the back of an incredible truck. I mean, the builds are just like. So, kind of looking forward to seeing what happens at the next few events that we're at.
You betcha.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you soon.
Take care.
Tiny Truckers.
Tiny Truckers.